Thanks for coming. My name is Dwight Sullivan. This is Corey Stoop. Today we're going to play the Feud without the family. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Yeah. All right. But first we're just going to explain a little bit about who I am and what I do and why I'm at a pinball arcade show. And then we'll get on to the fun stuff. Right? All right. My name is Dwight Sullivan. Oh, but first, right, past that, next. First thing I want to do is I want to thank the Northwest Pinball Arcade Show for having us. It's super cool that they bring us and let us do this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So big thanks to all of the people that put on the Northwest Arcade Show. This is an awesome show. It's one of my favorite shows, and I'm really glad to be here. Next. Thanks to Stern. So we have prizes today. The prizes are all donated from Stern. We have shirts and hats and frisbees, and if you play, you will get one of those three things. Cool? Right? All right. I'm insecure, so I need feedback. All right. Yay. All right, next one. All right, so here's me. My name is Dwight Sullivan, and I worked for Williams from 1989 to 1999. For decades, from 1989 till today, right, for decades, I've been helping to design and develop pinball machines. I did some other stuff in the middle, and we'll get to that in a second. But so from 1989 to 1999, anybody know the day that this date?
October 25th.
Yeah, but you cheater. You know, right? Right, so from 1989 to 1999, I did games like Riverboat Gambler and T2 and Getaway and Star Trek Next Generation and Champion Pub and Roadshow and I don't know what else. All right, so that was an amazing time. Working at Williams in the 90s was everything that you've heard it was. Right, it was a couple of dozen really talented people making pinball machines and being competitive and cooperative at the same time and just trying to make great games and have lots of fun. And we would be in the hallway and argue about multi-ball, and like rules and points and scoring, and it was just, like a decade of that. All right, next. All right, so then pinball died, 1999, October 25th, 1999. Williams pulled the plug on pinball, decided that it makes no business sense to be in the pinball business, and Lonnie Ropp at Stern Pinball called me up and said, "Hey, come on down. We want you to, come work for us." They just made Stern Pinball. They just started the Stern Pinball Company, and because it was Data East and Sega, right? So Gary and Joe Kamikow, had a company. It was Data East and Sega, and then they bought that from Sega, right? And started their own company right about the time that Williams went out of business, just before that. And Lonnie was strapped. He needed lots of help, so he hired like Keith Johnson and myself to come over and help him make programming. Oh, right. So I should start there. Sorry. I write software. I develop the games. I'm a software engineer. I design the games, but I don't design like the playfields. I design the rules. I do everything that's not physical. I do rules and choreography and lights and scoring balance and all of that sort of thing. That's my end of the world. Does that make sense? Insecure, right? Okay, good. All right, so then in 2008, pinball dies again, right? It's very sad. And Stern Pinball goes down to a skeleton crew. They never go away, right? They're still here today. They're still making great games today. But in 2008, Stern goes down to almost nobody left in the building. And that means I leave the building, and I go back to Williams. Now they're called WMS, and they're making slot machines, and they're like 10 times bigger than they were before. And so clearly, in retrospect, it was the right decision for them to get rid of pinball and just make slot machines, because they grew and they became a real company, a real medium-sized company of like 1,600 people versus like 45 people. And so for 6 years, I make slot machines, and I learned what software engineering is all about at WMS. When I was making pinball machines, I thought I was a software engineer. I thought that, because I worked in a software engineering department, right, and I wrote code for a living, so that makes me a software engineer, but it doesn't, right, because it's not the same. So when I went to Williams, or WMS, they taught me that software engineering is about making, really good, clean, reusable code. and not about rules and scoring and choreography and stuff. It's about implementing those things that somebody else thinks up. But so I'm kind of sad about this, and because I like to design. I'm a creative guy. I like to design rules. I like to think up things. And so then one day George calls me and says, "Hey, you want to come back to Stern?" So I say, "Yes, let's go back to Stern." So now I work at Stern from 2014 to present. I've done games. What did I do? I've done Ghostbusters, Game of Thrones, Star Wars, and now I'm working on something new. Does that everyone follow all that? All right. These are my games, right. So a lot of people give me credit for games that I didn't do. Like I didn't do The Simpsons. I didn't do Lord of the Rings. People will come up to me and go, "I loved your game, oh my God, Simpsons is one of my favorite games ever." I'm like, well, that's cool. But, I might have helped on Simpsons. So over the years, I've helped on lots of games, but I don't take credit for those. Like if you like The Simpsons, that's Keith Johnson. Like Keith Johnson thought up the cool things that you like about that game. These are the games that I take some of the credit for. Can anybody see all that? Anybody have any questions about this? We're going to get to real questions at the end, but okay, we're going to move on. Hey, this is my friend and colleague, Corey Stoop. Corey Stoop is my wingman. Corey Stoop is the guy that gets all the real work done. He is the man behind the curtain. I'm the big green head that waves my arms and flames and stuff and tell you lies, right? Corey Stoop is the guy behind the curtain, pulling the levers and making it happen. So he's going to tell you a little bit about himself.
All right.
Are you going to want me to do the buttons?
No, it's good. No, sorry. My name's Corey Stoop. I was started I've been a software developer for 25 years, I don't know, a long time, and worked in the healthcare industry, but I've always been a pinball person. Started in the hobby probably in 92, 93, something like that. And where everybody else, as a software guy, everybody else was always following the designers. They were always into worshiping Steve Ritchie and top all the top designers, Pat Lawler, and I wanted to get close to the software engineers. I wanted to understand how the games worked and how their process was. So back in in those 90s, I became friends with Dwight and Ted Estes and a bunch of the guys that worked at Williams, and always had it in the back of my mind that I really wanted to work in pinball, but could never really make it work. And in 2015, Dwight, he and I had lunch one day and said, maybe we could make this happen. So I quit my job and came to work for Stern Pinball, and it's been an absolute joy. I worked on Game of Thrones just kind of at the end, but Ghostbusters and Star Wars were was you want to be a pinball programmer, you get to go work, and your second game is Star Wars. That was just a dream come true. So I couldn't be more thankful to Dwight and to Stern, to be part of the team. And it's a great bunch of guys, just a wonderful, wonderful group. Everybody there just wants to make good pinball all the time. Everybody wants to be, we all just want to make good games. I swear, that's all we want to do. So we don't just want to, anyway. So that's it.
Hand for Corey, come on. Let's play the Feud, right? That's why you're here. Prizes, fun music. All right, raise your hand if you know what the Family Feud is. All right, keep your hand up if you think you understand most of the rules. It's pretty simple, right? So there's two teams, and in this case, there's going to be a blue team. There's going to be a blue team and an orange team, right? And so there's two teams. There'll be a question on the board, and the team that's active, the team that's playing, they will be trying to get all of the answers on the board. There's going to be 10 answers per question. And so if they fail to get all 10, the other team who's off in the corner is going to try and steal it from them, right? And and then whoever, if they steal it from them, they win. And if they don't steal it, then the first team wins. Or if the first team gets all 10 answers right, they win. Does that make sense to everybody? Is that all right? And then we'll go slow. We'll go slow through the first. We're going to do this 4 times, right? We'll go slow through the first one just to get everybody kind of up to speed with how it works. All right. But before that, we're going to do a test run. Ready? All right, Jerry and Angie, come on up. All right. So in the beginning, there'll be a leader. Each team will have a leader, right? And right now we're pretending that these 2 guys are leaders, right? Because yeah, right, they're leaders, right? And so top 8 answers on the board, right? Name. So I won't name the question until right now, until 2 people are up here and about to go. And soon as I say what the question is, they hit the buzzers, and the first person to buzz in will give their answer, and then the other person gets to go, and then whoever has the best answer on the board gets to choose whether or not they want to play. We're going to do that today, Corey. We're going to let them choose whether or not they play. Okay. All right, so top 8 answers on the board. This is just a test run. This isn't a real question. Right, everybody understand that? All right, top 8 answers on the board. Name, in the current Monopoly, name a piece that you can play with. All right, Jerry. Dog. Let's see dog. Wow, Scotty dog even.
Did I buzz?
You did. All right, stop. Nobody else do that, please. Okay, now name somebody else.
Race car.
Race car. Let's see race car. All right, so she would win this one, right? And now go back. So pick somebody else that would be on your team right now. On your side. For now, we're going to do like she's on this side and he's on that side. But go. Pick somebody else. All right. Name a in the current Monopoly. Name a piece that you play with.
Train?
Train? All right, train. Okay. So, and it would just keep going like that. This team would go until they got 3 strikes, and as soon as they get 3 strikes, the other team gets to steal. Do we think we understand how to play? Yep. All right, well, let's try it. Thanks, guys. Give these guys a hand. Stop. It's his birthday, so I can't yell at him. He's 50 years old today. All right. All right, I'm going to put the mic down for a minute because I'm going to throw Frisbees to people, and I'm not very coordinated, and I'll accidentally throw the mic at somebody, right? So that would be bad, right? All right, so the Frisbees all have a number on them and a color, and I'm just going to throw them to the crowd. Whoever gets them is on the team. But we're going to play this 4 times, so don't kill each other, right, for a Frisbee, right? Because if you played once, you don't get to play again. All right, here we go. Pay attention. Watch me. Frisbee might be coming your way. All right, ready? Here's the back. All right, over here. Nice. Who wants one? All right. I'll get the mic. All right, here we go. All right, so that wasn't too bad. Nobody died yet. People think that, I'm going to put somebody's teeth out, and I'm almost hoping for that because it'd be kind of fun. But it's not. I'm kidding. All right, everyone that has a Frisbee, stand up. All right, the blue team, hold up your Frisbees. Blue team. All right, you guys are all on the same team and need to work together. Orange team, hold up your Frisbees. Are there 5? Yep, there's 5. The orange team you guys need to all work together, right? And be on the same team. Okay, now, who has number 1? No, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Well, yeah, that's okay. All right, number 1s, come on up. Everyone can sit back down. Hey, you guys are the leaders of your team. You look like leaders way more than those other guys. Stand on each side. All right, I'll take the Frisbees. Whoosh. Here we go. for now. I gotta make sure I got the question right. Okay. All right, you guys ready? All right. So are you two ready? All right. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read the question, and as soon as I read the question, you guys can buzz in, but don't buzz in until you have an answer in your head, right? Because if you buzz in too soon, and you'll have to just say the first thing that comes to mind, and it might not be a good answer. Does that make sense? All right. Here we go. Okay. Question 1, right? Name a popular video game from the 1980s. Go.
Super Mario.
Super Mario. Number 8. All right. You pick an answer.
Joust.
Joust. Okay. What was your color?
Blue.
Here you go. Here you go. All right, so the blue team will play. Do you want to play or do you want to try and steal? Blue team. Ask your members.
Blue team, thumbs up, thumbs down. Blue team.
Blue team?
We're playing. All right.
All right, so the blue team will play. Please go sit back down. Orange team, come with me. Orange team, come over here. All right, this is what you guys want to do, orange team. I'm going to face this way so we don't have as much feedback. All right, so what you want to do, orange team, you want to pay attention to all of their answers, even their X's, especially their X's, because you don't want to say the same X's that they say, right? So when they get 3 X's, if they get 3 X's, you'll have one chance to steal, and you can listen to the audience. You can, and you can phone a friend. I don't care, right? But so you guys stay here, sort of talk amongst yourselves, try to think up answers that are going to win. Does that make sense? Okay. Blue team, you can go ahead and sit down, leader. Mr. Leader of the blue team. You go ahead and sit down. Yeah. No, you're on the blue team until I take it back from you. Who has number 2 on the blue team? Here I come. All right, so this is what I want you to do. I'm going to ask you that same question, but you don't give me an answer until you have an answer you like. And if you don't have an answer you like, okay, but I'm just giving this advice to everyone in the room, right? When it's your turn, guys, and if you're stuck or if you're not sure, ask your neighbors, ask the audience, get everyone's participation if you want to, because if you get an X, that's one of 3 X's. Okay? All right, here we go. Number 2, name a popular video game from the 1980s. Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Yeah, number 1. All right. All right. Number 3. You guys are together, aren't you? And you both got a frisbee? Yeah. All right, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. Name a popular video. Do you have an answer you like? Okay. Name a popular video game from the 1980s.
Tetris.
Tetris. See, so you got to ask the audience. Got to make sure. Don't, because you 3 strikes and you're out. 1 second. Sorry. So I know you know this, but don't turn on a thing until I say the answer. Okay. All right. Who has number 4? All right, number 4, right here, blue. Do you want to ask the audience or anybody? Do you think you have an answer that's good? All right. Go ahead, stand up. All right, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Name a popular video game from the 1980s.
Tron.
Tron. All right, you guys are 1 strike away from them stealing. Who's number 4? Number 5. You were 4, right? Do you want to ask? Pretty confident. That they were confident. All right. Donkey Kong. His answer was Donkey Kong. Good answer? All right, Donkey Kong. Will that save you? All right, keeps you alive. Keeps you alive. All right, we're back around to number 1. Here I come. All right, do you need help? You're confident. You like it. You're 1 strike away from these guys stealing. Yes. All right, ready? Stand up. Name a popular video game from the 1980s.
Zelda.
Zelda. You guys like this answer? Okay, Zelda. Ooh, that was close. All right, number 2. Here I come. Do you like your answer? Do you have an answer? I think I do. You want help? Space Invaders? Yeah. Space Invaders. Space Invaders? All right. All right. Let's make it official. Okay. Do you want to change your answer? Yeah. I mean, it's not official till I read it off the question. Okay, you don't have to tell me the answer yet. Just a second. All right, ready? You got your answer you like? All right, here we go. Name a popular video game from the 1980s.
We'll go Centipede.
Centipede. Oh, good one, good one, good one. All right, who's number 3? You're right next to you, right? All right, please stand up. Do you have an answer you like? Get help from the audience. Audience, help her out. Come on. This is better. You happy? All right, here I come. All right. Ready? Yes. All right. Oh, my phone went off. Name a popular video game from the 1980s.
Qbert.
Qbert. All right, orange team can steal. Here we go. Orange team, how are you doing? Do you think you got something? All right, who's your leader? Number 1, where are you at? It's not official till he says it. Not yet, hold on. Wait till I ask. You ready? Okay. Name a popular video game from the 1980s.
Galaga.
Galaga. And the orange team steals. All right, orange team, come with me. Orange team. Blue team, come on up too. Blue team. All right, so the way this works is the winning team gets a prize. I get all the frisbees back. And the winning team gets a prize from this table. One prize. And the blue team gets a frisbee. Blue team, take a frisbee. Okay. Thank you. All right. Each person gets one prize. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's question 1. Is that good? All right, we're gonna do 3 more. Oh yeah. We'll do that. We'll see all the answers. All right, everyone has a prize. There were 2 different size hats. Did you get the correct size? All right. All right. All right, who wants to guess? Who wants to give me a guess? Asteroids. Frogger. Give me Frogger. All right, what do you got? Missile Command. All right, we're gonna do one more. Tempest. All right, show us number 5. Space Invaders. He had the answer the whole time, guys, right here. It was 79, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be correct. It's just what people answered, right? This is what people answered, right? It doesn't have to be accurate. It's what people answered. Yeah. So I surveyed everybody I've ever met, right? And I asked everybody I've ever met for 5 answers each to each of the questions that you're going to see tonight. So it sort of simulates 250 people surveyed. Does that make sense? In the Midwest. No, they live all over the world. All right. Number 2. Oh, we need to throw the frisbees. Awesome. This is my favorite part. fun? Yeah. All right, I'm good. All right, are we having fun? All right. I'm insecure, so I'm going to ask that a lot. All right, everyone stand up if you have a Frisbee. All right. Orange team, hold your Frisbees up high. I need to see 5 of them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Number 1, you will be the leader. Not yet, but you'll be the leader. We'll tell you what to do. It's easy. Blue team, hold up your Frisbees. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. All right, so number 1 of each team, come on down. All right, let's go over this again because some people are new, right? I'm going to read off a question. As soon as I read the question off and you think of an answer that you think will be high on the board, hit the buzzer, right? Then we'll see your answer, and then the other person gets to go who had even more time than you, right? And then whoever answer is better gets to decide if they want to play or steal. Do you understand? All right, here we go. Are you stealing a hat from me? All right. I thought he was stealing a hat from me. All right, are we ready? I didn't really think he was stealing a hat. All right, question number 2. Here we go. You guys ready? Leaders, you ready? All right. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s. 1 second. There's a little bit of lag here, so don't worry about it. It'll catch up. But he wins. Go.
Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Awesome game. That's an awesome game because I worked on it. All right, go. All right, number 7. Oh, number 6. All right, you.
The Addams Family.
Oh, there we go. The Addams Family. All right, now ask your team, or just tell me. It's your answer that counts, but ask your team, do you want to play or do you want to steal? All right, they want to play. Blue team, come with me. You can go ahead and have a seat. Blue team, come on over here. You have a seat and play in a minute. All right, so do you guys understand what you want to do? The main thing you want to do is you want to watch their answers, and if they have an X, you don't want to do their X's. Right? But otherwise, you want your best answer when I come back to you in a few minutes. All right? But you can talk amongst yourselves, but you want to be quiet because you don't want to give them the answer that will help them beat you. Does that make sense? All right. Orange team, hold up your Frisbees. Number 2, there you are. Stand up, number 2. Yeah. Do you think you have an answer that will be on that board? Do you want any help? All right, that's good. So I have to read the question, and then whatever you say after that is the real answer.
It's going to be so real.
All right. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. Yeah, there we go. All right, number 3. Where's number 3? There we are. Do you have an answer? Stand up, please. Do you have an answer you like? You're sure? Do you want any help? All right, come on over here. All right. Ready? All right. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Good answer. The Simpsons. Sorry. All right, number 4. Who's number 4? There he is. Come on over here. Do you have an answer you think is good?
I might see an answer right in front of us. Attack from Mars?
All right, well, hold on. You yes or no, you have an answer you like. All right, here we go. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
Attack from Mars?
Attack from Mars. Yeah, there we go. All right, what are we up to? Number 5? Wait, you were 4, right? You're number 4, right? Okay, number 5, here I come. I'm getting steps this way. I like getting steps. All right, do you have an answer? Do you need help from the audience? Corey, how many strikes do they have? One. All right. You're still safe because you only have one strike so far.
All right, I have one that I'm going to answer with.
All right. Here we go. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
I named Medieval Madness.
Oh, that's a good one. Medieval Madness. There we go. Still a lot of answers up there. All right, number one. Where are we at? Right there. Number one. Stand up and get help from your team, get help from the audience members. Call your mom. No. And stand up when you're ready. Remember, this is what people answer, not necessarily accurate. I'm going to have to call time in about 30 seconds. Come on, shout out answers, audience. Help her out. Stand up, stand up. You have an answer that you think you like. All right, here we go. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
Terminator 2.
Oh, that's another good game. Terminator 2. There we go. There we go. 79 points you got so far. Isn't that cool? All right, where's number 2? Do you have an answer you think you like? All right, here we go. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1930s. Nope, kidding.
I don't know. Monster Bash.
Monster Bash. There we go. By the way, that's one of my all-time favorite games. All right, who's number 3? Are we up to 3, right? Where are we at? Back there? Back there. Here we go. Come on out. Do you have an answer you think you like? If not, get help from the audience. Audience, help her out. It's up to you. You don't have to listen to them, right? But they're just trying to help. Do you have an answer you think you like? If you don't, get help from them. Your other teammates and or the audience. Help her out, guys. You ready? All right, 1 second. Here we go. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
X-Files.
X-Files. Ooh. It was a good try. All right, who's next? What number were you? You were, I only have one job to do, and that's remember the number. All right. Do you have an answer you think you like?
With help.
Right. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You ready? All right, here we go. Name a popular pinball machine from the 1990s.
Theater of Magic.
Theater of Magic. Oh. All right, here we go. We're going to come around. Blue team. Blue team, when I get to you, I need an answer. Who's number 1? Okay. Listen to these guys, but it's your answer that counts. Are you ready? Okay. The audience can help you too now at this point if you want. Do you want to ask the audience for help or do you want to just go with what you got?
Go with it.
All right, ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Name a popular pinball machine for the 1990s.
Elvira Scared Stiff.
Elvira Scared Stiff. Blue team, orange team, come on down. All right, I need your frisbees back. Orange team, you win. Orange team gets a prize from the table. Blue team gets a frisbee from me. But not one of these with numbers on them. No problem. Yeah. You have to trade with somebody that has one. Orange team gets a frisbee, right? Is it, wait, blue team lost? Yeah. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this whole stack is smalls.
It's a medium.
Oh, there's not any smalls then.
Okay, just kidding.
There's medium, large, and extra large.
Perfect.
Yeah. Sorry. What's wrong? Oh. All right. All right. All right. Are we ready to play another one? Huh? Oh yeah. We got it. No, this is my favorite part too. Don't worry. All right. Give me an answer. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Doctor Who. Funhouse. Funhouse. Indiana Jones. All right. We'll do one more. One guess. Who wants to do a guess for the last one? Do we like Whitewater? I don't know what it is. I honestly don't. Arabian Nights or Whitewater? You guys pick. I hear Whitewater the most. Whitewater. Number 10. Getaway High Speed 2. Another great game. All right, here we go. We're going to do question number 3. We misspelled Adams? We're coders, so we don't spell things for a living. That's his job. He spells things for a living. All right, everybody ready? We're going to do another one. Here we go. All right, again, if you played already, please, and if you played, hey guys, this is the only serious part of the game, because I want you paying attention when I'm throwing the frisbee so that nobody gets hurt, right? If the frisbee's coming your way, and you played already, go ahead and catch it and hand it off to somebody, right? Don't let it hit somebody in the head. All right, here we go, ready? Hands up and back. Catch it, right there. Right there. Pay attention. Craig, you want to play? You don't want to play? You played already? Here. Oh, you have? Here. Go to someone else. All right. Does everybody have a frisbee that hasn't played already? Okay. If you have a frisbee, hold it up. If you're the blue team, stand up. Blue team, are there 5 players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange team, stand up. Orange team, stand up. Okay. Are there 5 orange players? Hold your orange frisbees up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, number 1s, come on down. Da da da! We need the music. Can you play the music? Like this? All right. She's ready. Look at her. She's hyper ready. Do you think you understand the rules? You know how to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3. Are we doing 3? No, we're not. We're doing number 4, right? Well, it's 3 for you guys, but it's number 4. All right. All right. So the questions are going to get harder now. All right. Ready?
What if we can't think of?
You can. Are you ready? Okay. Name the first video game you played.
Parappa the Rapper.
Remember, it needs Parappa the Rapper. But remember, you want
What I played?
you want the first one that's going to be on that board. You want the first one that people called out. Parappa the Rapper. Name the first video game you ever played. Pac-Man. All right, do you want to play or steal?
Depends on who you asked, who your friends were, but what do people say? I think they want to play. It might be a bad decision, but it's more fun to play.
Okay, so the blue team is playing. Orange team, come with me. Orange team. That's okay. No, you might steal. You could steal. It's fun.
You were probably right, though. It probably was your first thing.
All right. Do you guys understand what your goal is back here? All right. You understand that you want to steal. You want to listen to the X's, and you want to whisper among yourselves what you think the right answer is going to be, but you don't want them to hear your right answers. Okay? All right. Here we go. Blue team. Blue team. Number 2 on the blue team. Where you at? Number 2 on the blue team. All right. Here I come. All right. Do you have an answer you think you like? You can ask the audience. You can ask your friends, phone a neighbor, call your dog. I asked everyone I've ever met. No, right. 50 people are those that answered. Lots of people didn't answer. Wait, hold on. You got an answer? Okay. Name the first video game you played.
Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers. Let's see it. Yeah, there we go. Number 3, come on down. Do you have an answer you like?
I do.
All right.
I hope. You gonna ask me?
I am. Name the first video game you ever played.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Good answer. There we go. Wow, a lot of on that side of the board still. All right. Who's number 4? Number 4. Come on out. Or I'll come over there. Hold on. Here we come. You got an answer you like? Yep. All right. Name the first video game that you ever played.
Frogger.
Frogger. Ooh, barely. Barely. Number 5. Where's number 5? You have an answer you like?
I think so.
Okay, that's good enough. Name the first video game that you ever played.
Combat.
Combat. Let's see Combat. All right, you have 2 strikes. It's going to be close. It's going to be hard. Who's number 1? We're back around to number 1, right? We were 5? Yeah. Number 1, here I come.
Any suggestions?
All right, the number 1 game, the number 1 answer still isn't up yet. You guys, you got it? All right, here we go. Name the first video game you ever played.
We're going with Tetris.
Tetris. Wow. Was Tetris like number 11? I think Tetris was number 11. All right, orange team. It's an easy steal, I think. Orange team. You got it?
Yeah, you got it, thank you.
You think you got it? All right, leader.
Pong, please.
Pong. Let's see Pong. Yeah. Why did orange team or everybody come on up, get your prize. Da da da. Music. Da da da. No. I'll sing. All right. I want your frisbees back. Orange team, you get a prize from that table. Blue team, you get frisbees. That's loud. Blue team. Take one of these. You got it. All right. Blue team. Thanks for playing, guys. Thank you. All right, are we having fun? We're going to do one more? We got one more. Huh? Oh, the answers, right. I always forget. This is my best part. All right, so this is harder, right? Pong, but I thought people would get Pong. Zelda. Let's see Zelda. Asteroids. Space Invaders. Centipede. Okay. Missile Command. Missile Command. There we go. Defender. I think Defender was number 11 or 12. Breakout. Yeah, that was one of my first games. Pong was one of my first games. All right. Galaga. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Why is it only 99? All right, last question. Last question. Here we go. I think I got through the day without killing anybody. All right, do we have 10 people? Orange people, hold up your frisbees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue people, hold up your frisbees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, number ones, come on down. Question 5, right? Oh, look at that. I like that. I like that. Oh, you know what we should do? We should paint these orange and blue. Yeah. All right. All right. Next time. Next time. All right. Are we ready for this is the last question of the night. Here we go. You guys know the rules. This is old hack by now. Everyone's used to this, right? Name the pinball machine with the best toy.
Champion Pub.
I like that, Pam. Champion Pub. Ooh. Do you have an answer?
Anyone want to help me out?
On the orange team? On the orange team? Come on, I need an answer.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. All right, orange team, do you want to play or do you want to steal?
Okay, orange, pass or play? I got
There's 5 of you.
to pass, so we'll let them play.
All right, have a seat. Orange team, come with me. Orange team, come this way. I actually think this question is not as hard for this group as the previous one. All right, orange team, do you know the spiel over here, right? You know that you want to steal. If they get 3 X's, you can steal. You want to listen to their X's because you don't want to repeat that answer. All the while, though, you want to be talking amongst yourselves, trying to come up with the best answer. Understand? Quietly. Because if you give them the right answers, they'll steal it from you. All right, here we go. Blue number 2. Blue number 2. Here we go. Let's go. Hey man, how's it going? Let's get away from the speaker. All right. Do you have an answer you like, or do you want help from the audience or your team?
I talked a little bit back there. I think I have an answer.
All right, ready? Name the pinball machine with the best toy.
Creepiest is Funhouse.
I'm not asking creepiest. The best
Funhouse. Funhouse.
best toy is Funhouse. All right. Number 3. Who's got blue number 3? Thank you. Do you have an answer you like?
Yes.
You rushed over here without an answer you like.
Well,
Making sure. Good. That's good. Name the pinball machine with the best toy.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Okay, number 4. Here we go. Stand up, please. Do you have an answer you like? Your hair matches your coat. That's really cool. All right. You have an answer you like? All right, I'm hard of hearing. Name the pinball machine with the best toy.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Ooh. All right, you guys got to slow down, right? Get help from everybody in the audience. Get help from your other team members. You have 2 strikes. The next strike and they steal, right? Who's number 4? Number 5. Yep, number 5. Blue 5. Come on over here, please. Do you have an answer you think you like with 2 strikes on the board?
I have to concede to the help that I've been getting.
Okay. So that's a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Name the pinball machine with the best toys.
Medieval Madness.
That's a good answer. I think that's a good one. Medieval Madness. There we go. That's how you play this game. All right, who's number 1? Blue 1. Get help from the teammates. Get help from the audience. And if you know your turn's coming, get help ahead of time. You can shout it out. Oh, you have an answer? Yes. All right, here we go. Name the pinball machine with the best toy.
Monster Bash.
Monster Bash. Oh. I like that answer, but yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys ready to steal? Orange team. Number 1, leader. Do you think you have an answer you like?
Yes.
All right, here we go. For all the marbles, name the pinball machine with the best toy.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Wow. All right, come get your prizes. Da-da-da. All right, I need the frisbees back, or put them on the table. Orange team, put your frisbees here. Blue team, take a frisbee, blue team. Blue team, who else is on the blue team? Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Blue team. I need 2 more blue frisbees. Oh, there's one.
Sad blue team. Thank you.
All right, I have an extra frisbee. Oh, I do have an extra frisbee. Who wants a frisbee? All right, I'm just throw it back there. Nice catch. Nice catch. All right. I don't want to take anything home. Should I give these frisbees away? No? You think we're going to need these? All right. I have to get more frisbees from work then. All right, let's do the rest of these answers. Name the pinball machine with the best toy. Addams Family. Right, so guys, remember this is also like a popularity contest. So people can't think of a best toy, they're going to think of their best game. That's the mistake I think people made. Cyclone. Ghostbusters. Yeah, there we go. Bride of Pinbot. Theater of Magic. Pirates of the Caribbean. Star Trek The Next Generation. Oh, darn. All right, this is the last one. Give me your best answer, group. I don't see a consensus.
Oh, high speed. Getaway.
Give me an answer. Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, I'm not saying it's a bad answer. I just think, I'm not hearing any great answers. Raiders of the Lost Ark. What's number 6? Metallica. They're not my answers, guys. They're just my friends. All right, we have fun? Do you guys like this? I like this a lot. Can we go back to the slide? Slide. Does anybody have any questions about anything, that you think I can answer? Huh? 5. Thanks. I was glad you participated too. I didn't hear a question in there though.
It's just how can I be, so is there a chance that I can be a part of a team, or what can you do?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't know if I'm going to do this again, so we'll see. But if I do this again next time, then yeah, we'll try to make sure you're on the team.
I just got here, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I think we're all done. Yeah. All right. Who else has a question?
Oh, okay. Are you guys hiring?
Are we hiring? We are hiring lots of people. You would send a resume to HR, or if you know somebody on the inside of Stern, you would go through them. You don't. No. Like now, then 30 people would be coming up to me and saying the same thing.
How many games do you own personally?
All right, that's a good answer. Good question. I never wanted an arcade in my basement. I used to get every single game I worked on at Williams. So every single game I worked on at Williams, I had a copy of. And then at some point, I sold them all so that I could buy a Ghostbusters, a Game of Thrones, and a Star Wars. But I didn't buy the Ghostbusters and the Game of Thrones. I bought a computer instead. and some other stuff. But I did buy a Star Wars. So I own a Star Wars in my basement. It's my first Stern pinball machine in my basement. And it's the first new in a box game I've ever owned. I own an LE. The new Star Wars. The Star Wars I worked on. Yeah. Anybody else? Questions? Go. Are we on questions? Yeah, good.
From coming up with the concept to actual being able to play the game, how long does it take?
Yeah, they're yelling at me in the back because I'm not letting you talk. So go ahead and ask the question.
How long does it make to make a pinball machine?
Yeah, so that's a great question. We get that question all the time. She asked, how long does it take to make a pinball machine? And it currently takes just over a year to make a pinball machine from concept through they're producing them on the line. And that's a well fought year. It takes about 13 months or so, give or take, to make a game today. Because remember, we make at Stern, right? So at Stern, we make of the cornerstone games, we make Pro, Premiums, and LEs, and that takes extra work. And now we have the LCD screen, and that takes extra work. This is more than you asked, but to give you an example, right? To give you an example, like Star Wars was almost twice the amount of code as, say, Ghostbusters. But Star Wars, I put the kitchen sink into, right? It's epic. It's got 45 things you can do, and the multiplier rule alone, took 3 months. I'm kidding.
Do you guys use simulation tools to work out the playfield designs nowadays?
He's asking, do we use simulation tools to work out the playfields these days? And we do not. We build them, we draw them, we think them up, we put them on the wall, we talk about them, and then when we like what we have on paper, we build one up and it goes into the programmer's office, and then we start flipping it, and then we decide if we like it, and we change it, and we move things, and then until we do like it, and then we finally go, yeah, this is what we're going to make, and we finish it and make it from there. Does that make sense? Go ahead.
What are the chances Stern will make a non-licensed property test?
What are the chances Stern will make a non-licensed game? Never say never, but Gary really loves to make licensed games. It works like this, right? If you call up your customer in France and you say, hey, I've got that Pirates of the Caribbean game, the customer in France goes, sure, I'll take 50, right? If you call up that customer in France and say, hey, I have a Pirates game, he'll say, I'll take 2, see how it works, see how it does, and then later I'll tell you how many I want. That's Gary's answer. But never say never, right?
On the subject of Pirates game, I was on the Stern website the other day, and on the Stern website, I saw a picture of the Jersey Jack Pirates machine. How did that come to be a collaboration? I thought it was like, you guys were like on the opposite side. How did that work out?
I think you're on drugs.
Really? I didn't see the Jersey Jack Pirates.
All right, so this is my answer. Okay. Right? All right, so he's asking something about our website and whether or not we're collaborating with Jersey Jack on Pirates. And to my knowledge, we are not collaborating with Jersey Jack on anything. And but there's lots of things I don't know. So my answer is they chain me to a desk and make me work on software. Right? And I'm not privy to those kind of answers. Well, we have a Stern Pirates. Stern made a Pirates game back in 2006-ish, right? So it's not that game.
No.
All right.
I wonder if you can talk some about the software development process for pinball and how that differs from just typical software development, and maybe were there any interesting bugs that you've found that were like really tricky and crazy?
Okay. How are we doing on time, Mike? Mike, we got a couple minutes? All right. So we got a couple minutes. So this will be the next to the last question. He asked, he wants me to just talk for a few minutes about software development and how it is and how it differs from other companies. But so from 1989 until 2018, I've mostly only done pinball. So I can't really compare. So I did work on slot machines. So for 6 years, I worked at WMS, and I helped make slot machines. But they're almost exactly the same. They're way too much work than you think they are. A lot more goes on in a slot machine than you ever dreamed, just like a pinball machine. A pinball machine, when you start telling people how much work they are, it's mind-boggling, right? Pinball machines are way harder than you think, and we say that all the time because it's true, right? So what we do is to make a pinball machine in software, we have an operating system, and I'm going to talk at a high level, right? So we have an operating system that's like Windows, right? Windows is your operating system. And then we have like a middle set of software that is common code to all games. And that's like, like you want a multi-ball. So there's a guy that helps you make multi-balls. You want a hurry-up. There's a guy that helps you make hurry-ups. So there's software like that. That's at the middle level. And then for every game, we write brand new rules. So like a very specific multi-ball, a very specific hurry-up that is similar to that one that's in the middle. So that's sort of the development. But in the beginning, we just get the game flipping. We make device drivers. We make all of the devices on the game do the things they're supposed to do. And then we start adding rules and choreography and more rules and more choreography and all kinds of other thousands of things. How many speech calls do we have in Star Wars? Jerry did the sound for Star Wars and Ghostbusters and a little bit and Batman and other games. But I meant between you and I, right? Hundreds.
600 to 800 maybe?
Yeah, hundreds and hundreds of speech calls alone just in Star Wars. So that's a big part of the software. Software choreography is at least 80% of what we do to make it be good. Last question. Go ahead.
What's the plan for Vault Editions?
I don't know that. They chain me to a desk and make me write software. He asked, what's the plan for Vault Editions? And that's like a sales and marketing, and I'm never involved in any of that. Somebody back here asked the last question. White shirt.
What's your favorite pinball machine you didn't work on?
That I didn't work on. All right, so the favorite pinball machine I didn't work on is the last question we're going to do today, and it's Monster Bash. I'm a huge fan of George Gomez. I'm a huge fan of Lyman Sheets. Lyman Sheets is a god, right? Lyman Sheets is, so in my mind, in my opinion, I'm going to do more than I should do here, but in my opinion, Lyman Sheets is probably the most influential pinball person ever, right? That's just what I think. And I'm a huge fan, and so I love Monster Bash, and I love because it's a George Gomez Lyman Sheets game. Is that your answer? All right, thanks for coming, everybody. I'm Corey Stoop. I'm Dwight Sullivan. This is Corey Stoop. We really appreciate your time.